Hey everybody, we're going to be working with some metal, wire, and do some jewelry. Here's an example of what you can do. This looks like an opal. I used UV resin. Heats right up and gets hard as a rock. Here's the different tools I use while I'm doing this. That'll give you an idea of the tools. I don't have anything in mind when I start these. I just start with a shape and go for it. Try to keep your edges nice and square. When I get my little curlicues, I squeeze this together. Just like that. You gotta do both sides. Get it square. Now we can get a band around it. This one has to wrap around, so you want your piece to be a little longer. You don't want it hanging over your piece or it'll push it off. So make sure it's the same size as the side of your piece. Even a little smaller is better. Smaller is better than too big. Clamp it down. You're going to have to bring this piece up like that. Bring this over. This takes working with it. And pinch it. And then you can cut off the excess. Pull it back out and cut it off. Together, even it out. There you go. And push. Okay. Bring your piece back down. There's your front. It'll be nice and clean. That's your back where your seam is. Okay, that gets you started. Now you can eyeball and get your shape a little even. There you go. Okay, let's add to it. Okay, I'm going to do a piece at the bottom. So you want to flatten this right here. Take this, go all the way back. Not to where it cuts, but to where it flattens. Try to get it in the middle. And flatten. And turn it around to the other side. Gotta just keep working with it. See how it's flatten right here. These cut your ends, these little nippers. Snippers, whatever you want to call them, they cut your ends nice and smooth. This will leave like a razor edge, not as clean cut. You want your edge to be square, even. Just work with it until you get it to be even. That's pretty close. You can't get it absolutely perfect, but that's pretty close. Then find your middle. And make it square. See how you want to make it flat to where it fits to your bottom? I'm going to put tape down where you can see this stuff. You can't see it like that. Now you'll be able to see this better. See how that fits to there perfect? This is a little further over than that one. So we're going to go a little bit further with our square. There's the first one. See the edge there? You don't want that. You wanted a nice sharp edge. See the difference? Now watch as you bend this around. You need to watch it because it will go crooked, and this stuff does stretch out of shape and it'll go wonky on you on one side if you don't keep an eye on it. It's hard to get them perfect, so just get it close. Okay, we gotta turn it just a little more to fit it in there. That's better. It'll come together when we bend it later. Okay, I want to do another layer, so we're going to pull the bottom out just a little. Just to give us a little space there. This one we're just going to go square right in the middle. Gotta bend these down until you can get it in there. Now, once you get this in here, you can play with this some more. Actually, do one more. And then we gotta save the rest for our hooks. Put it all together. I twirl it and then I push it back the other way to get these loose, and that loosens up your curl. This is special tape you put under this. It's supposed to be for doing this. Let's see if it works better than this blue tape. I bet you it's a little more money, but we'll see. Okay, that's got it. Got our piece to wrap around. Just bend one end. This is your front, so you want your hook to go towards the front. When you wrap it, the back will be where your seam's at. Now, get it in the middle and mash it down. That keeps everything in place. Get everything lined up where you want it, and mash it down again. Mash it to the sides, tighten it up, and then work it around. Now that's tight. Now, lay it down and flatten it where it's all even. Now, you can play with it at this point. You can bring this up More like that. And you can bring these up, out a little more. Now, if it slips around, you can let a little resin go in here, and that'll lock it all down for you. Make it tighter if it moves around too much for you. I got enough to do a little more design on here if I want to. Let's see what we can do. Got this much left. Okay, gonna do the second one. Now you gotta pull them out a bit and get that wire across them. Then you put them back. Remember, the resin will hold these in place. Now you can slide these up. They will slide up. We got a little bit of pearl in here, a little bit of sparkly glitter. It's called Stardust and purple ink. This is gonna leak out, so we gotta heat it really quick to keep it from doing that too bad. 'Cause I see a big gap right there. I think the blue tape works just as good. It heats up really quick and gets hard. It's hard. Now the back will still be wet, so we can get rid of this a little easier. Pulls right off. Big air bubble right there that get rid of. Okay. Okay, I want to keep that little bit of resin in the seams. That keeps it from moving. Okay. Pretty piece.